Good morning, everybody. Welcome to PhotoJoseph's Photo Moment 1 year anniversary. If you can believe that, we've been doing this for a year already. That's a little bit crazy. So today's show is totally different. We are doing this as a Google Live Hangout. And if you want to join said Google Live Hangout, all you got to do is go there. Hit photojoseph.com/join, and instead of just watching, you actually can sign in and chit chat with us, which is kind of crazy and cool and a little bit dangerous, but we'll see what's happening. Ryan, sign in, please. I see you're not here yet. We definitely need to get Ryan in here. Ryan, sign in. He's my gatekeeper to make sure that nobody's like, getting too crazy in here. Ryan, why aren't you responding? Aliens have taken Ryan. He is no longer here. That's not good. I guess I'm gonna have to drink this all by myself then, which would be really a shame because I was going to share this with him. So let's see here. People are piling into the views. So again, if you want to join the conversation, this is what you do. You type in right there, photojoseph.com/join. It'll redirect you with any luck to the thing. And what? And I'm waiting to, okay, I don't know what's going on out there. I got to go find out what's going on. Ryan, why aren't you signed in? Why aren't you coming in?
I'm in.
You're in.
I'm in.
You're in. That's not right. Because he's not seeing me. I'm not seeing him. Well, great. Let's just see. Did I just send everybody to the wrong place? I wonder if this... All right, let's see here. We've never done this before.
No, this is wrong. This is still Hangout too. Crap.
See, he's in the wrong place. All right, your URL should be working. Anybody else who's typing that in should be able to sign in and see it. Well, in the meantime, let's see here. There's a chat window. There's a group chat. You can sign into that. Oh, you know what? There is a separate chat. I'm going to have to sign in on a different computer for that. There is a separate chat happening, I think, on the YouTube side of things. But let's just see if I can pull that up as well. Got 21 people watching right now. And again, if you want to join in, click on that, or well, not click, but type that in to a browser, and that will take you there. In the meantime, I'm trying to figure out why. Oh, there's Ryan. Okay, Ryan, you're here. Say something to the happy family.
Sorry, hold on. I'm trying to find the echo. That's entertaining, right?
Here we go. And I unplugged myself. Okay, Ryan, can I hear you? Say something, Ryan. Ryan.
Hi.
No, not hearing you.
No, you can't hear me?
No, are you muted? You might have muted yourself, or I might have forced you to be muted on your way in.
This is fun.
This is a riot. You can tell things are going really well. Off to a great start today.
Why is this doing this?
Let's see here. Ooh, and we've got a crappy quality stream as well. We're just winning on all fronts here. Hey, somebody else is signing in. Excellent. I unplugged myself.
See somebody.
Okay, Ryan, can I hear you? Sully, you're here. All right, so I'm looking at the other chat. Sully, Joshua, The O Show, Andres Grito, iPhotech. You're all here. Guys, come and join us. Type in photojoseph.com/join.
No, you can't hear me?
Look, here we go. Now people are signing in. Right, it's coming in. I'm not hearing you guys. So you might be muted by default. You may need to unmute yourself before you can say something. Unmute yourself and say hi. This is a riot. The room is filling up. This is awesome. Until things are going really well after a great start today. Okay, I see some of you talking, but I'm not hearing it. Well, that's odd. Oh, there we go. Okay, my fault. I was muted on my end. We've got a crappy quality stream as well. We're just winning on all fronts here. Okay, so anybody who's got this running, there is an echo, which means somebody has. This is a mess. So I'm looking at the other chat. The video chat itself. If you got the video running in another window, you got to get rid of that. You can't have that up and running. Join. Oh my God! This is an utter disaster. Say something. Unmute yourself and say hi. Mute. You must mute the video. All right, I'm going to start muting everybody. Okay, JD, that was all you. I just muted you and it went away. So JD, you are looping back your video, and you don't even have your video on. So I'm not quite sure what's happening there, but you are now muted. If you can figure that out, unmute yourself. Eric, say hello. Oh, there we go. Okay, now you're muted. Let me unmute you, Eric. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Oh, you were probably unmuted yourself. Yeah,
it sounds
Eric,
like he's still muted.
Eric, you appear to have muted yourself. You can unmute yourself because once I mute somebody, can I unmute them? I cannot. So Eric, check your thing. John, say hi.
Greetings and good afternoon from London.
Excellent, John. We can hear. John,
we can hear you.
All right, it's starting to work. It's rolling in.
Yeah.
Eric, you appear to have muted yourself. You can unmute yourself.
Oh, now we have a delay again.
Unmute somebody. Can I unmute them? I cannot. So Eric, check your thing. John, say hi. Okay, Eric, you're about to get muted because Eric, I just muted you. So guys, if you're watching, if you're trying to participate in the chat and you've got the video stream open from YouTube in a separate window, you have to mute that or close that window. Otherwise, we're going to get a double echo. And I see someone walking through the office there. Who is that? Who's walking through the office there? That is Sully.
It's Sully.
Sully. He's heading outside. Oh, this is too much fun. Oh, yeah. People are talking all over. Yeah. All right, Sully, now you're in the wind, brother. Well, say something, Sully. Don't keep us hanging.
Now he's muted.
Oh, my God. Okay, so Eric, you're back, and you are unmuted, and you're not echoing. Eric, say hello to us.
Hello there.
Well, say more than that. Tell us something about yourself, Eric. Who are you? Where are you calling in from? What's your YouTube handle? Because I think something tells me the YouTube handle is going to be different than the name on here, and nobody's going to know who anybody is. So tell us about yourself.
Marvin, the Paranoid Android.
Marvin, the Paranoid Android.
Marvin.
Welcome.
Yeah, it's a bit subdued over here at the moment. I'm in the UK, and obviously Manchester is sort of,
Yeah. Bit of bad news out there today. I'm very sorry to hear that. Hopefully, well, I can't say anything about it turning out for the best because it's definitely not going to happen, is it?
Yeah, no, that's not going to get any better.
No. Well, I'm sorry to hear that.
move on.
Is how the hell ISIS think that attacking a country, a city, is going to do anything but bring that country closer together.
Yeah. Right.
I've never had sympathy for Manchester, and now they're our brothers.
That is how it goes, isn't it? So who's that chatting there? Who was that talking to us just now? That was John. John?
That was John Morby, managing director of the UK's best ISP, a company called FidoNet, and also managing director of JFDI, which is a film production company. And I could tell you what JFDI stands for. However, I would be cut off for swearing.
Perfect. I love it. That is too cool.
As far as the bank's concerned, it's the Joint Film Development Initiative, but that's not really what it means.
That sounds good to me. All right, who brought themselves a drink? John, I see you just picked up something to drink. Was that anything good?
Sadly, it was just a Coke.
Oh, just a Coke. Well, I got something here to celebrate this day. Well, who else is here? Let's see who else is in. I see somebody smoking in the back. That's Sully. Sully, unmute yourself and say hello.
Howdy. Can you hear me?
We can hear you just fine.
We can hear you.
Excellent, excellent. How's it going, guys?
Very well. This is so cool to put faces to the names.
I know.
So tell us a little bit about yourself, Sully.
I'm a construction and architectural photographer. I also do corporate videos as well. And yeah, so I'm just here to celebrate the year anniversary. Good job.
Thank you very much. Well, thanks for coming in. Oh, someone's Jameson. I see a bottle of Jameson flying up there. That's all right. That is all right. Let's see. So anybody else who's watching the chat, of which there are many, lots of people that are watching and lurking, there's still room in the chat room. If you want to come in and say hi, you don't have to be a regular of the show to do it. Just punch in this thing, photojoseph.com/join, and that will take you to the sign-in page. Just make sure when you do that you close the other video chat window. While that's happening, I'm going to tell you about this. This is like contraband. Not really. It's, well, almost kind of. This is Meczal. This is Meczal from my fabulous trip to Oaxaca, Mexico that I did earlier this year. Let me get this off of the screen here so that I can change something over here. And if you guys hadn't seen the video yet, haven't been a part of this yet, you got to go check this thing out, photojoseph.com/workshops. Not only do we do awesome, beautiful photography things while we're there, we also get to sample the good stuff. So Ryan, you haven't had any of this yet, so why don't you come in here and I'll let you hear that. Did you hear that excitement?
He's been waiting for that.
Yeah, really, right? He's gonna come storming through the door at 100 miles an hour. So this was, here, come on in. You're not gonna be able to hear Ryan very well. Here, actually, let's just do this. I know you're gonna have to squat. There's nowhere for you to sit.
That's fine.
You can get on there. Let's put that mic on and
Bring back the.
There you go.
Here we go.
Perfect. So Mezcal, this is imported from Oaxaca by a good friend of mine.
Thank you.
Cheers, sir. Yeah, absolutely. Sip it. This is not a shooter.
Oh, that is very nice. Now I know why you're pushing that so hard.
All right. So this is not about the. Who cares about the photography? It's all about the Mezcal.
Oh, that is really.
All right, take it out of here. All right, what else is going on? So Jameson out there, anything else in the house today? Anybody else firing something
Mine's
up?
bigger than yours.
Oh, look at that. That looks like what originally came in this bottle, which is a horse. But well, yeah. All right. Anybody else sign in? Nobody else is signing in. You guys are all afraid to sign in. It's okay. All right, I'm looking at the other chat room. This is kind of weird. You'd think that Google Hangout would put the Google group chat along with the live stream chat. I guess not. Maybe that makes sense to be separate. But let's just see what's going on over there. Silly says you got your whiskey ready to celebrate. Just kidding. Silly. Let's see. Congratulations on the 1 year. Thank you very much. Adrian, hello. Good morning. Andre, good morning. APN TV, happy anniversary. Thank you very much. Back at you. Thanks for coming in. Audio's gone nuts. Yes, well, we have figured that out finally. Let's see here. Yeah, someone says they could hear 50 people. It wasn't 50 people. It was just an infinite loop of those of us who were here. Trevor Pinicky, hi from Boston. Very good. Good to see you. Bernstein, a little solidarity from Boston there as well, saying we went through the same thing. You'll get through it too. Yeah, man. It's a crappy thing to have to contend with. Hangout really needs to implement this multicam conference thing better. Yeah, no kidding, right? They really do need to make this better. Just FYI, if you've never used this before, the camera switches to you automatically when you talk, and that includes if you make any noise. If you just like bang on the desk, it's going to switch to you. It's just going to be the way it works. That'll do it. See, there, that's how you get your attention. John Morby is here. Andrew Dennis, happy anniversary. This is so cool. Look at all these people in the house. So nobody else wants to sign in and join in the chit chat and tell us all about yourselves, no? All right, well, let's get into questions then. What do you guys want to know at this point? I'm drinking. You can ask me anything.
Yeah, go with that one.
There you go. That's some good stuff right there. Nobody, it's very silent. See, maybe this is the problem with the big group chat is everybody's afraid to talk over each other, so everybody's just quiet.
When are we going to need the faster SD cards, the ones with the 2 lots of
right for the UHS 2, I think those are called, right, with the 2 rows of pins. We don't have a date for that firmware update. That's the firmware update for the GH5 that's going to give you the 400 megabit recording. We don't have a date for that. It's just I think the word was just summer. I actually don't remember what was the official word of which there's only been the one announcement. And there was no actual date attached to it. I haven't heard anything else as far as anything closer to a real date. So I'm waiting as you are. But remember, those faster cards are still beneficial, even if you're shooting still photography right now, because it will clear the buffer faster. It'll read and write to the cards faster. And I am going to be doing a big roundup of those cards. I have to buy them. Unfortunately, B&H can't loan those to me. They can't loan out cards. So I've got a bunch of them in my shopping cart. They were 64 gigs. It was like $500 worth of cards. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to drop them down to the 32 gig cards.
Do we know what the minimum write speed is for the 400 megabits? Like what the minimum is going to be?
Well, it would have to be over 400 megabit, right? Wouldn't that be how that would work?
Yeah, what I mean is like for cards right now, like if you got, for example, the 280 megabyte per second SanDisk, would that cover it, or do you need like the 300, or is it not out yet?
Well, it's out. I mean, definitely you can, any of the dual UHS 2 pin cards will work for the 400 megabit. That's what we've been told. So
okay, great.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what we've been told. So if you have any of those cards, it should be fine. And fortunately, for testing purposes, there aren't a lot of those cards on the market. It's, if you go to SanDisk or Lexar or any of the big names, they basically have one UHS 2 card and then different sizes. You can buy it in 32, 64, and 28 gig. But there's not 32 variations of that card, thank God, because otherwise it'd be a testing nightmare. So I'm going to be buying one of each of those cards from, I think it was 4 manufacturers that I picked out. Obviously the big names, and then one that was not a big name, basically everything that's available. And I will run through a bunch of tests, and I'll try, and that won't be a live test because that would be boring, but we'll do things like how many raw files can I shoot before the camera stops shooting, and read time to copy files off of the card, stuff like that. Because once video works, I mean, if it's recording and it works, then it works. That's all that matters. There's nothing to test beyond that. So it becomes copying the files off the card, which are faster. Writing raw files, at what point does it run out a buffer, or what does it clear the buffer, that sort of thing. So that's the kind of stuff we'll be playing with. I'm looking forward to doing that. It'll be very scientific and probably not a whole lot of fun to do, but it'll be a fun result to look at. See what else is happening in the chat room. Martin saying Lexar 1000 and above should be okay. Martin, come on, join in. Come on, don't be shy. What's that?
The same. Why isn't Martin here?
Sure, that's what we're wondering. Martin Pitt, join in the party here. Come on. We got drinks and everything.
Camera shy.
It can't be camera shy. That's no good. Okay, let's see here. Anything else? Oh, yeah, headphones are helpful too as well if you're doing this. All right, guys. Well, no one else is joining in, so let me put this thing back up so people know how, because I'm going to get the right window up here. There we go. Just in case they're missing the thing down in the description. So yeah, again, if you want to join in on this chat, this is all you got to do. So I'm going to close out my chat window because there's no reason to see that. No one's chatting there. If you want to join in on this video chat, you want to become part of the conversation here, just go to photojoseph.com/join, celebrating the 1-year anniversary of this crazy thing that we are doing here today. It's madness. All right, so what else is going on, you guys? Let's see here. Tell me what you're doing today. Let's see here. Let's hear from Sully. What are you doing today? Oh, Sully's got to unmute.
Right now, I'm actually waiting to go out and site.
Very good.
So
hey,
that's kind of what I do. I actually go out and shoot at construction sites. I do video and photos. So right now I'm going to Constitution Surgery Center, which is a new medical facility that's being built, and we do progression photos from start to finish. So that's what I'm waiting to do right now.
All right. On how many kind of stages of the progression would you? How many times did you go out during a construction of something like that?
So one of the buildings that we did, Crec Medical, last year, I went out. I think it was 42 times in the year I went out.
Oh wow, a lot.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
And you don't set up a camera, kind of a time-lapse camera that's always there?
We do have one. It's like a different division, basically. They set up kind of like a PTZ type camera. They leave that there, and then I go in and actually take stills and video of the entire site.
Okay, cool. Very good. Looks like we had a couple more people join us. Sean Mark Nipper, welcome to the party. Say hi.
What's up, everybody? How's it going? I'm glad I made it for the 1 year. Well,
ooh, and we are losing Sean.
He's doing it on purpose, I think.
He's not doing that on purpose. I love Sean, how you've got a green screen behind you, and then the hat that you're wearing has a big green logo on it. That'd be a great green screen key. We'd see a hole in your head, showing whatever was on your green screen. And it looks like we got someone else in here. Andrew has joined us. Andrew, say hello.
Hey, Guy. How you doing?
Hey, pretty good. How are you?
Happy anniversary.
Why, thank you very much. Appreciate that. So tell us about yourself, Ryan. We'll come back to you, Sean. We'll let your bandwidth creep back up there. Yeah, Andrew, tell us about yourself.
Don't
be shy.
I do video multimedia development and have a studio out here. Basically worked in it for many years.
Where is out here?
Hi, Guy.
Where is out here, Andrew?
I'm at Prescott, Arizona. By the way, it's really out of sync, so I'm not sure who's talking when.
Yeah, that's Google Hangout is not the best in the world, but you know, it's what we got today. So cool. Prescott, Arizona. Very good. Harsh Doshi, I see you've joined us as well. Say hello.
Hello. Hello, hello.
Hello, hello. Where are you calling in from today?
I'm here from India.
From India. Awesome.
Very cool.
There you go.
We are international. What was that you just held up there?
I want to say about this lens. It's a SLR Magic f0.95, T0.95. This is a brilliant lens. Same.
Very
Same,
cool.
Same.
And what's the focal length on that? Is that a 25?
25.
Okay, so that's just like my Zhongyi Chinese one, but that's from SLR Magic. Very cool.
Yeah.
How much was it?
I bought it from B&H. It was around $699.
Oh wow, so it's quite a bit more than the Chinese one. It'd be interesting to compare them and see what the difference is.
This is brilliant. The quality is outstanding. It's super sharp. It's
Whoever just joined, you need to mute your other system. That's I'm not sure who that is. Is that Martin?
It's Martin.
Yep, that's me.
Martin, mute your Martin. I'm going to mute you because you're echoing through there. So yeah, that was you. So Martin, shut down or mute the other window you've got open, the video broadcast, because we're getting an echo through.
How was it?
Sorry about that, Harsh. You were saying the quality of this thing is really good.
Yeah, it's outstanding. The sharpness is brilliant. It's pretty bright, wide open, and it's pretty good. It's manual cine lens. It comes. I bought it with an ND filter, variable ND, which is also outstanding.
Okay.
It's really
very good. Someone else is meeting. All right, I'm going to start muting people here. Ryan, you take over this.
It
start
is.
muting everybody.
I know exactly who it is.
All right. Oh, Harsh, thank you. Thank you. There's still somebody there. All right.
Martin.
There we go. That was Martin. Martin, it was you again, man. Martin, I want you to say hi, but you gotta mute your other the other broadcast versus the other window. So you probably got the actual YouTube stream going as well as the Google Hangout stream. You got to shut down the YouTube stream, at least mute it, if not just close it out. So, all right. Well, thank you, Harsh, for showing us that lens. That's awesome. I will have to look into that. I wonder, maybe
there is another beautiful lens that I have here. The 300mm Samyang lens, which is a mirror lens. So it's a 600mm, and this looks interesting because of this thing.
Oh, I've never seen one of those for Micro Four Thirds.
This is a mirror lens from Samyang for Micro Four Thirds native mount. It's tiny. It's a 600mm lens, and it is beautiful. I shot handheld with this, and on 300mm, which is 600mm, a fashion show, at 1/100 of a second or 1/80th, and it was super sharp. The IBIS in the camera is outstanding.
Wow.
With this lens.
That is impressive to hear. So that's a 600mm native, right? So meaning a 1200mm on the camera?
No. It's a 300mm, okay. So which means a 600.
600 equivalent. What aperture?
Yeah, 6.3. But the aperture does not change, obviously, because it's a mirror lens. It's fixed.
Yeah.
You can't increase or decrease it. You can't increase the aperture either.
Oh, you can't. Oh, interesting. Okay.
It's just 6.3
with the mirrored lens. It's just fixed at 6.3. And how much was that?
This is pretty cheap. I have to look into it. I think around $300 or something like that. It's pretty cheap, or maybe less. I don't know.
Yeah, those mirrored lenses. I haven't seen one of those in years. If anyone's not familiar with those, instead of having, if you have like a 300, 600mm lens, whatever, it's got to be a long lens, right? The longer the focal length, the longer the physical lens has to be. The idea behind a mirrored lens is instead of the image, the light just having to go from front to back, you compress the space and you build a mirror into it. And that's what you're seeing in the center of that lens. So the light comes in, hits a mirror on the back, bounces forward, hits a mirror on the front, and then bounces back again. So you effectively get a third of the length that you actually need for any given focal length. So that's really cool. And they're always going to be a bit slower. They're always going to be a little bit less sharp, but you do get that incredible length, incredible focal length on a really small lens. That's really awesome. I had no idea that anybody even made those for Micro Four Thirds. Well, thanks for sharing that with us.
Available on B&H, and it's made by Samyang.
Samyang, I'm going to pull that up real quick here. Let me let's get this off the screen. I want to pull that thing
You
up.
get some interesting bokeh too.
Yeah, it's like ring-shaped bokehs.
Oh, okay. Do you have any picture? Well, I guess you would. Well, you could share your screen. Do you have any pictures on your computer that you could pull up and then share your screen with us?
I can pull up some pictures on my phone. Just a second.
It would be kind of hard to see them on your phone, but you can give it a try. So let's see here. Samyang mirror. Let me try. I'm trying to find this thing on B&H. You said it was 300mm. Not finding it. Samyang 300mm is not coming up with anything. Oh no, there it is.
Is that the same as a Petzval lens?
Is it what?
The same as a Petzval lens?
Oh, that's something I haven't heard in a while. Petzval lens. I don't remember what that is, honestly. I don't know.
I'm pretty sure it's a mirrored lens. I think it's just like an older style of it.
Okay. Well, that's cool. All right, here's the lens. Samyang Reflex 300mm f6.3. So here's some close-ups of it, and you can see that thing in the middle. That's the mirror on the front. Very cool. Only $269. What a bargain. That's for Micro Four Thirds. That is so cool. Fixed 6.3 aperture. That's great. So cool. Well, thanks for sharing that with us. I really appreciate that. That is awesome.
This is a picture I got with it, and the picture itself is pretty sharp at shutter speed 1/100. But the bokeh, if I'll zoom into the bokeh,
yeah,
it's not zooming in quite as much as I want to. It's ring shaped. It's circular ring shaped.
Oh, cool.
Bokeh.
Wow,
So,
that's really neat. Huh.
And it's pretty sharp as well.
Excellent.
I was
well,
just experimenting for a friend. So.
Okay. Well, thanks for sharing that with us. That is very cool. All righty, let's see here, Martin. Let's let Martin say hi. He's been waiting there patiently. I keep muting him because of his feedback. Let's see if we can get him on now. Martin, say hi.
Hi. Hopefully you've got me. Nope.
Nope, Martin. I see you're trying to talk.
I heard something.
Ooh, Martin, we're not getting much from you. All right, I'm gonna let you sort that out. Sean, Mark Nipper, are you? Oh, you remuted yourself, so you appear to have left. You're back. Are you there? We don't see you, Mark. Sean, looks like you turned off your camera.
He's there.
APN TV, say hello.
Hi there. Can you hear me?
We can hear you just fine. Welcome.
Hey, glad to be part of it.
So, thanks for coming in. Tell us where you're calling in from, and tell us what you do.
I'm calling from Brighton in the UK. I do all things video.
All things video.
I'm mostly editing.
Yes, that is part of the video shooting process, isn't it? It's like people think that you're a photographer, you're out taking pictures all the time. It's like, no. It's a lot more to it than that. What kind of things do you shoot?
Anything and everything. Corporate, football, music events, TV, vlogs.
All over the place. Very good. Right on. Well, thanks for tuning in. Welcome to the anniversary show. Let's see here, Kirk. Let's give you a try. Let's see if you can pull up. I see just a picture of you, and maybe your camera is not on. Martin, also, I'm not seeing anything other than your avatar, so maybe your camera is not on. Let's see here, and then we've got Kevin here, who I'm seeing a YouTube icon for. Doesn't even have an avatar. Turn your camera on, you guys. Oh, there we go. Martin's camera's on. All right, Martin. Just see if you can say hi now. See if your audio's coming through.
Hopefully you can hear me.
We can hear you now. Excellent.
My God, the technology, eh? I'm supposed to be top of my game with all this type of stuff, you know. But as people don't know, my name is Martin. I'm a managing director of an internet service provider in the UK. I've got into photography purely as a hobby. I've been watching PhotoJoseph's channel now for a few months, and obviously I've made a decision to obviously buy a good old say GH5. Hopefully you can see that.
Lovely.
But learning tips all the time and learning obviously from you guys as a community bit by bit. It's good fun. Getting out there, taking some photos and get some good stuff at the same time.
Super. Well, thanks for signing in. Thanks for coming in to say hi. Welcome. So we got another newcomer here, Jared. Jared, say hello. And incidentally, I don't know if anybody know how many people can fit into one of these chats at once, because at some point we'll hit a limit.
It used to be 10, it's now 25.
25. Oh, okay. So we're fine. We're away from that limit there. So there's still 40 people watching who aren't in the chat. So any of you guys who are watching who want to come into the chat, all you got to do is get the right screen up here. Is go to photojoseph.com/join, and that'll redirect you to this Google Hangout. Just if you do that, make sure that you either mute or close the other chat window. Jared, hold that up again. We hold that up again. I was talking over you.
This is working on my.
Yeah, I'm working on my mic.
Working on my mic. Okay, Jared, sounds good to me. You're working on your mic. Let's see here. Kirk, we haven't heard from you yet, and Kevin either. It looks like you guys are both have your cameras off. So get those cameras on and say hello in there.
Don't know if you can hear me, but I do have my camera on. It's showing it working on my end.
Oh, interesting. Maybe toggle it back off and on. And we do hear you, but that is Kirk talking. We do hear you, but it is not showing you. Kevin, looks like you're up and running, ready to go. Kevin, you want to say hi? Or not? Kevin's still working on his mic. Nope, Kevin, we don't hear you. Something on your mic. Something on your end, because you are not muted.
I heard him very, very faintly.
There you go, Kevin. We just heard you now. Oh, no, we didn't. That was somebody else saying that we heard you very faintly. Oh, okay.
I figured it out. Hang on, I figured it out.
There you go. I mean, you think this is easy, right? This is never easy.
This is not easy.
This is not easy. All right, Kevin, welcome to the show. Tell us who you are, where you're calling in from, what do you do?
Well, I am the Burns Tech over on YouTube. This is my YouTube, Google Plus, whatever you want to call it thing, and I'm from Moscow, Pennsylvania.
Excellent.
Not Russia. Not Russia. Everybody.
Oh, no, wrong Moscow.
And tell us what you do, Kevin.
Well, actually, I am a jack of all trades. I work on golf carts for a living. I do tech videos on YouTube. I work on computer systems, install camera systems, pretty much anything. Anything that's electronic and techy.
Well, anything electronic and techy, excellent.
Yes.
Sounds like fun.
Absolutely.
Sounds like beats a day job, right?
Yeah, I like being my own boss. It's kind of fun.
Yeah, I agree. If you can make it work, it is definitely a good way to go. Definitely a good way to go.
Absolutely.
Right on. All right, let's see who else has joined us in here. Jerry, did you get your mic working over there yet? Still, all right. Still got the one finger up. Wait, hold on. We're working on it. Oh goodness. Let's see. And Kirk, how about you? Let's try and hear from you. Is that going to work on your end?
Yeah. Can you see me yet? I just checked in the live stream on YouTube and I can see myself. So maybe it's on your end.
That's very odd. Okay, well, I can hear you perfectly fine, and for some reason I'm just seeing your avatar pulsing. But say la vie, that's fine.
That's strange. Anyway, I'm checking in from Australia. It's happy 1 year anniversary.
Thank you very much.
Watching you for a little while, and you were the reason that I made the jump to the GH5. I do video work and photography work, and I am absolutely loving the camera. And thank you for all the information that you provide to the community.
Oh, my pleasure, and thank you for saying that. That's great. I wonder if anybody from Panasonic's watching. All these converts in here. This is a good thing.
It's all Joseph's fault.
It's all my fault. Well, I will gladly accept that blame. But it sounds like now I have to come out to the UK and spend some time working with you guys directly. So we're gonna make that happen. Somebody came in who does not have their thing muted. Who's that? That's Martin again. Yep, it was Martin again. Sorry, Martin, I don't know what you're doing over there, but yours keeps coming back on.
Martin and I work in exactly the same business. We're competitors. I think I need to send him a clue.
Harsh. Oh, so let me jump over to the chat room real quick. There is what's going on in the chat room here. Florist is having a Dutch beer with you. Actually, Florist, I see. I did this in the beginning. I'll have to do it again. I know it looks like a Dutch beer. It is a Dutch beer bottle. This is a bottle that used to contain Grolsch, but it does not now. It contains something far more interesting. Sorry, Grolsch is great, but this is mezcal from Oaxaca. This was contraband mezcal smuggled in. Not really. I'm making it sound more exotic than it is. But this is mezcal brought up from Oaxaca by my friend Eric Meinling, who I did the workshop with, who I will be doing the workshop with again, which I think is a perfect opportunity to promote that. You guys, you know that you want to come and join this party. You know that you want to come on the workshop this October. Go to photojoseph.com/workshops. You'll read all about it, see the video from last year's workshop, earlier this year's workshop, the last workshop in January, and see what it's all about. It is a thing of beauty. It is a ton of fun, and we get to see not only how mezcal is made, but you get to drink a fair amount of it if you're into that sort of thing. It's good stuff. So come check it out. Come join us. We got slots open still. Got a few sold. Got a few open. It's limited to only 8 people. So if you're interested, don't delay. Sign up. Get in there. It's really affordable. As far as workshops go, we kept it. We made this as affordable as we possibly could. And fortunately, in Mexico, it's fairly cheap to operate, so it allows us to keep the cost down on that. So please do check that out. Please do check that out, and hopefully you'll be able to join us. Michael. Hello, good morning. I think you just popped up for a second there.
Hi, happy anniversary.
Thank you very much. Where are you
from? North Germany.
North Germany. Man, this is so international. I love it. We've got all over the US. We got the UK. We got Germany. We got India. We got Australia. This is so cool.
It's internet.
It is. It's the internet, and apparently time zones don't matter. Australia, it's a little bit early in the morning there, isn't it?
It's about 3 o'clock in the morning.
And no wonder that's the real reason your camera is not on.
I swear on my life the camera is on.
Oh, I think we just saw you for a second there. There it is, Martin. You came back. No, that wasn't Martin. I mean, Kirk. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I do see you now. Excellent. Super. So now it's working. All right.
No, he's totally right. I can see him in the YouTube screen, but not in the Hangout screen.
Okay, weird. Oh, what you gonna do? Let's see what else is going on over here. Let's see, Harsh. Oh, that's Harsh from the chat here. You're asking in the chat here, have you used the amazing tiny C-mount TV lenses with the GH5? I have not. I have not. You seem to be really into the funky lenses, which is awesome. I love that. I have not, but if you get your hands on one and start playing with it, let us know what you think about it. Let's see here. What else? Got a lot of chat in the chat room here. Good day and happy birthday. Thank you very much. I'm 1 year old.
I have that lens right here.
Oh, look at that.
Oh. Go ahead and say something so it brings up your, yeah, if you want people to see it, you got to talk and then your image will come up.
Yeah, okay, so this is the lens. This is a 25mm CCTV lens, which is supposed to be a Super 16 lens or a 16mm lens. It's tiny, like it's absolutely tiny.
Oh, that is crazy. And what kind of an image do you get out of it? I mean,
It's brilliant. I'll pull up my screen in a minute and show you the images right now.
Okay, yeah, please do. Yeah, keep that in mind, guys. If you want to show us any pictures, you can do that. Pull it up on your screen, and then you can do a screen share from Google Hangout. That is one of the cool things that we can do in here. You can share your screen and show us what you've got on there. Let's see here. Anybody? So hey, let me bring this up again. Anybody who wants to join in, who's not, oops, wrong one. Who's not in here already? Just go to photojoseph.com/join, and you can join in. APN TV saying you have tea. Tea is always good too. It's a little early for the Meczal, but you know, hey, whatever. It's a special occasion. I'm just funny. I'm doing another podcast this afternoon, and one that I'm a guest on is called Behind the Photo. And it's if you haven't subscribed to that podcast, go to iTunes or wherever you do your podcast and look for Behind the Photo. It's the only active show on the Twit network. We haven't quite figured out what's going on with the Twit network lately. But it is, let me make sure, is it behind the photo or behind the picture? I think it's behind the photo. Let's see here. Oops, the wrong thing. Let me look this up here with This Week in Photo. And yeah, I'm going to be doing a behind the photo of a picture that I did in Tbilisi, Georgia, where I've got the bread baker's head in the oven. I love it. It's a fun photo. Oh, check that one out. Let's see here.
Hey, is anybody going to Cine Expo in LA?
I'm not.
Cine Gears, I am.
Who is that? Who said that?
Hey.
Me.
Me. Say your name. Who's me?
People.
This is the image from the tiny.
Wait, hold on, Harsh. Who's saying that they're going to Cine Expo? Say your name.
Sully.
Oh, that was Sully going. All right. Yeah, you can't say me because the switching is delayed too much. It's like it says me and then someone else's picture on screen. No one knows who's saying anything. So you got to say your name if you're trying to get attention. So Sully is going, excellent. Well, you guys should connect while you're down there.
Yeah, that'll be cool. It looks promising. I hope the Panasonic unveiling of the new camera is going to be everything we hope it's going to be.
Excellent. I have no idea what new camera you're talking about, so I'll just say thumbs up. That sounds like a good idea. And Sean, what happened to your video? We lost your video, buddy.
I don't know what's going on. I can see me and what is it? Just a blue person now, like a head and shoulders. That's weird.
That is weird.
I can see him.
You can see me?
Some guys can see him, some can't. That is so weird. Go Google Hangouts. My goodness. All right.
Implement this better.
Yeah. Well, they've only had this up for like what, 8 years now or something. So they're still working on it. I'm sure it's still in beta. Right. Harsh, I think you got some pictures you want to show us. And remember, you got to talk to bring your screen up, or everybody, you can always just click on their avatar,
screen, yeah.
But you have to do it yourself. So Harsh, show us what you got.
Can you see the image?
We did see the image.
Shared it right now.
Yeah, I see it.
Can
That's cool. Yeah.
So the bokeh around is very swirly. It's like it's sort of like an anamorphic lens, but not quite.
Okay.
But the bokeh is very swirly on the edges, if you see closely.
That is really cool. Whoever's ringing, turn it off. That is really cool. It's so much fun. And so what's the adapter that you need to use that lens? Ooh, pretty. Harsh, what's the adapter that you need to put that lens onto your Micro Four Thirds camera?
It's a C-mount to Micro Four Thirds adapter.
Okay.
So this is, I've put the lens on. It is on like this. It's a tiny, tiny lens. And if I take it off, you'll see that this is the adapter little. It's a ring sort of thing, which is fits on.
It looks like the ones when I tried to do my vintage lens video and totally failed on that because I was too close to my subject and none of the lenses, only one of the lenses I bought fit. I still haven't replaced that ring adapter. I got to do that. I got to get the right adapter so I can play with those things. But that's awesome.
The only problem with this is that the aperture ring is in the front. So this is the aperture ring. It goes down to f1.4, which is brilliant for bokeh. And the focus is on the back and it's a little tight and it makes a little click noise, but it's perfect. It's good for some different kind of stuff.
Yeah. Oh, that's so cool. I love it. I love that. Playing with alternative lenses like that, I think it's a great thing. It's super fun, super cool to do. And this is one of the nice things about the Micro Four Thirds, isn't it? It's really easy to adapt just about anything to it. We love that.
Yeah. This lens would work on any other camera because it's the image size, its projection is very small. So only on a Micro Four Thirds will it fit, or on a 16mm film camera.
Right. So that makes sense. Very good. Right on. Thanks. Thanks for showing that. Jared, I think I saw you chat that you're ready to go over there.
I don't know. Can you guys hear me?
We do hear you.
Okay, cool.
Now I don't see you, but you were on for a second ago, so it's probably just on my end since apparently Google Hangouts changes who it's showing its image to at a moment's notice.
But yeah, finally, I use Skype more than I use Google Hangouts, so I didn't know I was gone.
Yeah, I'm not saying, but I can't do this with Skype, so yeah. Well, welcome. So tell us where you're calling in from. Who are you? What do you do?
I'm in the great state of Utah, Provo, just south of Salt Lake City, and I am a cinematographer, DP, sound mixer.
Right on.
So.
Very cool. Well, welcome to the show.
Yeah,
thanks for coming in. And that's a beautiful area out there. I got some great photos from Salt Lake when I drove through the Salt Lake or drove past it or through it or whatever. On a cross country trip I did several years ago, and that was it's a gorgeous area for sure.
Yeah, we got a lot. We get some with the Grand Canyon and Zion's and stuff. Really cool place to take photos. So.
Right on. Very cool. Very cool. Alrighty. Well, it doesn't look like we have anybody new coming in. We are pushing 45 minutes here, so maybe it's about time to wrap this thing up. Before we kill this thing, is there anything anybody else wants to say? Anything you want to promote? Take this as an opportunity. You got something coming up you want to talk about in a workshop that you're doing or some photo-related thing that you're selling? Let us know. What you got?
Well, PhotoJoseph.com for the best broadband in the UK.
There you go. I love it. And we've been talking about getting a little. We'll finish our conversation. I'm sorry, it's been a little slow to happen, but we'll get there. We'll get there.
But what I was thinking, maybe we should actually do a screen grab where we're all holding our GH5, so you can take the montage to advertise the show.
I love it. Okay, that's a great idea. Hey, Ryan, can you go grab my GH5 and it's fine the thing that's sitting on it? Just bring the whole thing in here for me, please. Yeah, everybody, get your GH5 ready to go.
Mount. These things are wonderful.
Which one is that?
It's the quick release mount.
Very good.
Yeah.
Very good. Thank you very much.
Baby.
Oh. All right, here's my GH5 right now, guys.
Love this. Nice and portable.
This is it's got the new Ninja Inferno on it. This is what I was going to talk about in today's show, but then I decided I need to spend some more time with this thing to make sure that I fully understand log capturing, HDR, and all that on here. But there's my miniature setup for now. All right, let's
Joseph,
hear. Yeah.
Sorry, can I ask a quick question before you jump to this bit?
Yeah, go ahead.
I was wondering if you had any time with the Olympus 7 to 14mm f2.8 Pro digital edition lens. No.
No, not at all.
I
Sorry.
just bought one, so I was just interested.
Gotcha. Cool. No, I have the 7 to 14 Panasonic, but I haven't played with the Olympus version of it. It's you said it's 2.8, so is that faster? I don't remember what the Panasonic one is.
The Pro edition of the Olympus is 2.8. I think they had another one which was higher.
Okay. Okay.
Panasonic one is f4.
That's what I thought. Okay, so that's a faster version of it. Right on. Well, let us know what you think of it once you've used it for a while. We'd love to hear about it. All right, guys, let's see here. All right, everybody get their GH5 up. We get an avatar, a bunch of row of avatars here with GH5s in them. Let's see here. Pretty good. There's a few of them up there. All right, oh, look, now with my stupid, I want to share that. All right, here, this is what I'm going to do. Say your name. And just one at a time. I know this is gonna be madness, but whoever's phone is ringing, get rid of it.
That's me.
Say your name, hold up your GH5, and I'll grab a quick screenshot of you. So here, I'll call them out one by one. That'll be the easiest way to do it. All right, so let's see here. Oh, I don't even have to do that. I can click, right. Harsh, there you go. So we got yours, thank you. Okay.
Harsh.
And let's see
I'm a
here.
cinematographer and DP as well. I did not introduce myself.
No worries, no worries. Let's see here. Anybody else is going up? Okay,
Eric is.
Put the camera up, right, John? There you go. Pick it up a little bit higher so I can see it better, John.
John Morby, FhotoJosephs.com, the best UK band on the planet.
Oh, you're good, Kevin. You're good at selling things. Kevin, get yours up there.
Can you see it?
Nice. There we go.
My GH5.
Perfect. Here, tilt it down a little bit so we can see the GH5 on it. There we go. That's it. Boom. Got that one. All right. Let's see here. Kirk, you're up next. All right, Kirk. Very good. Love that. There's that thing. Let's see. Anybody else got one up? Not at the moment. All right. Cool.
Yes, APN TV looks like a different camera.
Sorry, what was that, Harsh?
APN TV seems to have a different camera. Does not look like a GH5.
No, it looks like it. Yeah, right. With that thing on there. Anybody I missed? Oh, wait, there we go. APN TV. I don't think I got yours yet. Let me get yours up there. And there we go. Perfect. Save it. I'm just snapping. Oh, there we go. Look at that. Andrew. Beautiful. Look at that.
Hey, how you doing?
A couple of them there. What's the blue one? What is that? Oh, it's a GH2.
It's a G, not GH2. It's a G2.
G2. Oh, okay. Like, I didn't think the G. Somebody's feeding that through.
Oh, that could be me.
It worked. The G2, nice and pretty. Look at that. That is awesome.
Yeah, I actually bought the G2 thinking it was the follow-up to the GH1.
Oh.
Only to realize that it was actually a downgrade from the GH1. Yeah, but I traveled the world with this little baby, so now I've got a successor, spiritual successor, the GH5.
Excellent. Very good. And you haven't introduced yourself yet. Tell us who you are, where you're calling in from.
I'm calling in from Dublin, Ireland, and been following you for quite a while, Joseph, on Twip, and then also now, obviously, in your own channels, photo apps and web expert, whatever. So I was a marketing manager for a couple of years, and I've just quit, and I'm going freelance. I'm going out as a content creator.
Congratulations.
I'm just going full hog. I've got a bit of a studio set up, a couple of screens, and lots of lights and gear and whatever. But now it's about going out and making some content. So.
That is awesome. Well, congratulations. It's a bold and scary move, but it's a blast doing it. So we wish you the best.
I've got a good feeling. Feels good.
Good.
So,
nice. Yeah. Very cool. Right on. Well, thanks everybody. Did I miss anybody's GH5? I don't think so.
Did you get mine?
Who was that?
Eric.
Joseph.
All right, Eric. Let me see if I got yours. Yeah. Oh, there we go. Okay, Eric. There we go. Got it. Okay, done. You're in here twice, Eric. One of them's dead. So there we go. Oh.
What about poor Martin here?
What about poor Martin? Where's Martin?
Yeah, me. Look, wonderful.
I'm not seeing you, Martin. I'm seeing a black screen there. That's no good.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm not seeing anything.
Oh, that's a shame. You're not missing much, let's be honest.
If you got a GH5 there, we're missing a lot. See if you can toggle your camera on and off again.
It's really quite sexy, this GH5. It's a stunner. It's a top line, straight from the catwalk. But if we're in the era of promoting things, I do believe that I should promote Aquis, who is the best UK ISP.
Second best, Martin.
Oh, well, I don't know. I think we're rated second in the UK at the moment, but never mind, John.
That would be behind FhotoJosephs then, obviously.
Yes, that's correct.
I can see balloons and blunderbusses coming out.
Touche, mate.
Well, now, if I come out there, you got to promise that both of you guys are going to come together. We can have a drink and just settle this once and for all.
Absolutely quite. I'll bring the connectivity. John can bring the company.
I'll bring the alcohol. It's something we're famous for.
Very good.
Are able to organise a piss up in a brewery. That's one thing we can.
Absolutely.
I'm in. Count me in for that for sure. We can all bring our GH5s and pretend to take pictures while we enjoy the local libations.
Absolutely.
All right, guys.
I can take you around the scrumpy houses.
Oh, I know you're talking.
What is a scrumpy house?
Cider.
Oh, now you've asked the question.
It's more than just cider.
You go to buy cheese, but you drink cider at the same time?
Got it.
Tradition, Joseph. Tradition.
Traditions. Well, I love traditions. You'll have to introduce me to all of them. All right, you guys.
For the cider.
Also, just a quick button in the end. I
Yeah.
put my link to my page on the comment section.
Okay.
I'll put in a lot of GH5 videos and pictures soon. So if you want to.
Okay, anybody who wants to see Harsh's videos, he put a link into the comments. That'll be the chat here. So grab that before this thing closes because God only knows what's going to happen to this chat after it's done. All righty. Look at the chat room here.
Question?
Yeah.
My dear son has nicked my SD cards. So I've been left with one SD card.
Okay.
When I put it in and I'm taking some photos, it comes up with a red one. Obviously, it's not happy with just one card in there. Or have I got to set something?
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, I mean, it'll still shoot. It's just warning you, but it's not going to stop you from shooting. That little red one on there telling you that there's not a second card. But it's not going to stop you.
If you hear of a terrorist incident in Hereford, it's my son being chastised.
There's someone new who joined in.
Alrighty, so yeah, I think one more thing came up in the chat room here. It says, please do more G85 reviews and trips. Remember the humble, I can't pay for a GH5 yet, people. The only reason I haven't done more with the G85 is because I don't have one. That's not one of the bodies that I have. I got a GX85 and I got a GH5, but I don't have a G85, so I can't do anything specific on that. I'm sorry to say. If there's something really specific you really want, I can get my hands on one for a little bit, but you know, at the end of the day, they all do work largely the same. Menu settings, a lot of those things that I go through are largely the same across the cameras. Obviously, some cameras have features, others don't. But a lot of the things we talk about are going to be fairly universal. All right, you guys, I think we're going to knock it off there. Thank you very much, everybody who tuned in. This was super cool, super fun. It's a great way to celebrate the anniversary. For those of you who celebrated a little tipple with me, I appreciate that. That was fun. Now I got to go work out the rest of my day. There's not a whole lot left in this class, so I think we'll be all right with that. Thank you very much, and I think that's about it. So yeah, we'll see you tomorrow. Tomorrow is we're going to get into some more unboxings / unbaggings tomorrow. I've got a new bag that B&H sent out that was fun to talk about that, and we've got this beautiful thing here, the Ninja Inferno, that we'll be talking about fairly soon. I need to get some more time with it before I do a chit chat on that. I didn't do an unboxing because it wasn't boxed; they just sent it to me wrapped in bubble wrap. So. We will get into that as soon as I feel ready to. Got a couple other things sitting around here to talk about as well. So it's going to be fun. It's going to be a good week. It's going to be a good month. It's going to be a good year. Thank you very much for joining me for this first year anniversary of the PhotoJosephs Photo Moment Show. It's been great. For all of you who signed in live to chit chat, I really appreciate it. It's super cool to have you in here. And for those who were just lurking in the background, enjoying the conversation on the side, appreciate that as well. So again, thanks for everyone who came in. Thanks for everything, you guys. It's been a great year. Let's have another good one. We'll see you tomorrow morning. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Take care. Bye. Bye.
Bye.
See you. See you guys.
See ya.